Hello, remember how I said I wasn't going to be starting anything new? Well, yeah, today we're going to work on some pieces from the Garland that was in last week's Diamond Art Club Advent calendar. This was day 5, I believe. This was the door that was being stubborn and fighting with me. You all knew this was coming if you watched that video. Hey friends, welcome back to the Unfinished Projects Club. Today we're gonna get a little cozy with a winter project, catch up, work on this adorable garland from the Diamond Art Club Advent. Usually my son actually helps me with the off the canvas projects, but I figured I'd just work on a couple little pieces while I sit here and chit chat with you and catch up. If you're new here, welcome. We do all sorts of crafts, even though lately we've been kind of diamond art focused. We have fun, sparkly crafts, honest chaos, occasional life lessons from someone who, loses things, their mind, whatever, completely while they were literally in my hand, story. So you are in good company. So yeah, this little guy came in the Diamond Art Club Advent. Let me pull out the box. So it's basically pieces, the letters, the doodads, and you string them on a garland and you hang it up. Some of the drills look to be pixie dust. Some of them are ABs. Some of them are just plain. So it's going to be fun and sparkly. Like I said, my son likes to help me with these off the canvas projects. So I'm sure he'll be doing the majority of this. But I thought I would hop on here and work on a wee bit with ya. So yeah, this guy came in day 5. And even though we had a fight, he was like, start me. And I was like, all right, here we are. And I was talking earlier about story, about losing things. I did it again, y'all. My husband and I were wrapping presents the other day, and I was looking desperately for a gift bag. That was in my hand. It's getting bad. Things like that become more noticeable this time of year, but you know. All right, so this is gonna have, the plastic on top. So these are like cardboard, like a thick cardboard cardstock. And there are holes punched in the top. I don't know how well you can see them. So you can string your garland. So I think we have drill number 6 here, which is the majority of the background. So we're gonna have some fun. So how are you all doing? I hope well. I'm gonna stick to this guy. Here, maybe my nail can hold it down and not be in your face. Looks to be good. We are still getting over the pestilence in our house. My younger son is still having issues with his asthma. I actually ended up keeping him home again today because now we're onto wheezing and not being able to breathe normally and needing to step outside into the cold to shock our lungs open. It's fun and good times. I don't know what to do with the kid. My ex-husband has asthma. Their dad. Very bad asthma, mind you. He was in and out of the hospital a lot as a child. So I think he's just kind of like, yeah, he'll be fine because he's just used to it. I, on the other hand, I'm not used to it. So I'm stressed. I stress. I don't sleep when he's like this. I mean, I'm hopping on here to chit chat with you all just to kind of get my mind off of it, you know? It's just kind of a crappy time of year for this to be happening. I was supposed to have a holiday party at work today and didn't go because I barely slept. I mean, I'm still getting holiday stuff done around here, but it's just not as much as I'd like to, you know? We're getting down to the nitty gritty here when it comes to holiday prep. My husband and my stepdaughter are leaving Thursday, so that's just a couple days from now. Tomorrow, if you're watching this when it posts, I will fly out Christmas Eve, and then they will come up and join me up in Niagara Falls, where I'm from, on Christmas Day. But the fact that they're leaving in just a couple of days, I have to have everything done by then. I have to have presents all wrapped, peppermint bark made, myself packed, because he's going to basically just take my luggage. I'm just bringing a overnight bag with me when I fly up. So it's just, I don't know. I'm trying. Tools that I'm using today. This pen came in the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar last year. Both tips are Diamond Art Club tips. I believe this is an 8-placer, 7 or 8-placer. I think I have Randa's Crafty Corner putty in here. It's been in here for a little while and it's still going strong. And then I am using my new tray from Add More Zest. I've been opening their diamond painting advent box. And if you watch my daily shorts, that I've been posting that there. Been getting all sorts of fun little trinkets. She included a diamond painting pen, this tray, some trash trays, and also a advent diamond painting where it's 24 minis, like really like a couple inches by a couple inches, that I've been working on and also posting the completions of on my shorts. So if you're curious at all, head on over to my 2025 Advent playlist. You will find the Add More Zest openings and the mini completions, as well as my Diamond Art Club Advent openings, which are more of a longer video. They've been approximately 10 minutes so far. I do a couple of 3 days at a time. There'll be another one posting this Saturday, and then I will wrap it up Christmas Eve. So instead of a WIP Chat next week, next Wednesday, because next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, I'm just going to post the final few doors to the Advent calendar. So I hope you all tune in and check it out. Join me for that wrap up. I know last week I briefly mentioned WIP Go. This is how I'm going to decide my main projects for the month next year. On the cross-stitching end of my life, I have my letter fairy that I'm working on currently for my stepdaughter. When hers is finished, I will have one to start for my niece because she graduates next year. And when that is finished, I have one to do for my son because he graduates next year as well. My son and my niece are literally like a week apart in age. So I am late getting my stepdaughters done because my goal has always been to have them completed by the time they graduate from high school. And she's already halfway through her freshman year of college. So yeah, Jen fell behind. So I'm working on her fairy. I'm going to bring that with me on my trip. Work on it in the airport and on the plane. I'm sure I'll have some sitting around time here and there. Probably visits, people coming over where I can pull out a cross stitch and still chit chat and join in on the fun, but get something done. The fairies do tend to go rather quickly once you get going on them, so I'm hoping that I really won't take too much longer to finish my stepdaughters so that I can get back on schedule. But cross-stitching wise, that is what my plans are going to be in the immediate future when it comes to 2026 plans. Getting those things done. Every once in a while I might add in just something to mix it up a little so I don't get, bored. But yeah, that is going to be my main goal cross-stitching wise. Diamond painting wise, I'm going to have a handful of projects that I want to rotate throughout the year. And that is what I'm going to use WIP Go to help me decide on month to month. I already changed my board once. I changed out one of the projects that I thought I was going to do, but like I said, changed my mind. So far on my WIP Go board, I have my Mandy Manzano cross-stitch conversion Tinkerbell that you have seen me work on this channel. I have my Escape to the Moon by Molly Harrison cross-stitch conversion that I am working on in what I call my Stitches to Sparkle method, based on the method introduced to us from diamond painting in between the lines. Unfortunately, her channel no longer has those videos posted, so I'm kind of filling in the gaps as I go. I'm sticking. Because like I said, she deleted those videos, so I will not claim any knowledge of the method, or not knowledge, but I did not come up with it. So please do not think that I did. These have static, so I'm kind of putting them in a dryer sheet before I throw them back into a plastic bag. But it is based on what she started posting and what I've been able to surmise, filling in the lines, so to speak, if we're going to have a play on her channel name. And I will actually be documenting that method, like I said, called my Stitches to Sparkle method, on my channel next year with Glistening Wings, which is part of the Heaven and Earth Designs 2026 Stitch Along. I'm going to be doing that as a diamond painting. So a cross-stitch conversion, but using that method. So what you do is you print the, what do we want to do now? Let's do 5, shall we? You print your pattern on a transparency film, put on some glue and double-sided sticky tape onto that film so that you get it nice and sticky, like a diamond painting canvas, and you do your cross-stitch pattern, your cross-stitch conversion directly on film. It's a neat method, and it's just a different take on cross-stitch conversions, and I've enjoyed using it so far, so I'm going to share it with all of you. We've got a beautiful AB next up here. think I need to change out pen. Oh, this might be okay. I don't know though. I have a pen that's already been kind of like AB conditioned, so to speak. Yeah. Don't mind me. This is really sticky. I hope my head didn't just get into your camera view because I'm a mess today, y'all. No one needs to see that. But yeah, so I have Tinkerbell cross-stitch conversions, 2, quite honestly, Heaven and Earth design patterns that I'm doing as conversions in my Stitches to Sparkle method. And then I will also tie in with the minis you saw me kit up. They are the autumn set from Pretty Little Gem. And I'm going to start a new project. I'm going to work on one of the Hannah Lynn's that I scored off of a D-stash recently. My question for you all, should I like bling her up to the extreme or just a little bit? There is a member of the DP with Sparklers Facebook group who blings things up like completely. She uses sparklers and she replaces almost everything. And she has done this project and has listed her conversion. So I could follow hers and really just make this canvas sparkle like mad. So I don't know if I want to like go all in or if I want to just do it a little. Maybe follow a couple of her suggestions. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, I'll talk more and probably show my board on here in our last WIP Chat of the year, which will be right after Christmas. Just so you all can see, because I know I just kind of rambled there and went off on a tangent regarding cross-stitch conversions. But I hope you got the gist of what my plans are for 2026. So tell me below, what are your plans so far? Are you a planner? Are you like Stitchin' Mommy planner? She's got it laid out. She probably has her planner all filled out, knowing which project she's doing. She's a floss tuber. That's a cross stitch YouTuber. I watch her regularly and she amazes me with her planning. She just, no joke, she's got at least 100 WIPs and she's got it down. She knows what she's doing when. She knows what events she's going to take part in, what stitch alongs she's going to do. She amazes me with her planning skills. I will start a planner in January. I already have it. Might go strong with it for a little bit. More than likely I will drop off, which I don't want to do. I just know me. I have these grand plans every year and terrible follow through. I want to do one of these down here because I'm sticking to it. Just grabbed 19, so I guess that's the one we're doing. I like these trays. It seems like the lines are very, they're a little bit snugger, which is good. It lines up those drills perfectly. So, what are your plans when it comes to the holiday? Anybody traveling? Like I said, we will be visiting family. My husband's family lives in Northwest PA. Normally, we all go and visit both. I am trying to save on days off this year, so I am not going to make it up to see his family. But since I haven't seen mine since this past summer, I am going to make it a point to go out to see them. So I am, as I mentioned, flying out Christmas Eve. He will join me Christmas Day. My boys will be with their dad this year on Christmas, so unfortunately I will not have them with me. But I will get to see my mom and my brother and my sister and my niece and nephews. See how my niece and nephews have grown astronomically since the last time I've seen them, more than likely. It's amazing, isn't it? My boys on that side of the family are the older cousins. My older nephew is in middle school. My niece and her stepbrother are both in 5th grade. And then my other nephew, so I have 3 nephews and 1 niece on that side. My last nephew is going to be 5 this year. He is a big boy though. Man, oh man. You wouldn't know he's only 4 years old to look at him. I always joke around with my brother that he's going to be a linebacker. He's a cutie though. They're all cuties. My oldest nephew is my brother's son, other son. And I just saw a picture of him the other day and I was like, oh my God. This is like miniature version of my brother. It's crazy. I mean, spitting image. Like, except for the hair. He's got the floof hair like my son does. And my brother never did that. He never had the floof hair. I doubt my parents would have let him. Times were different. Out of my siblings, I'm the oldest. So they are not official Gen Xers. They actually just missed it. Ha ha ha. But they, they get the best of both worlds because I'm their sister. So they were still exposed to all the important Gen X stuff. He-Man, She-Ra, Voltron, Thundercats. Like I said, all the important Gen X stuff. I love these little off the canvas projects because they're so quick to work up. There, that'll help with the stickiness a little. Because my oh my, that is some mega sticky. I'll just do these last couple colors here. I'm gonna just time lapse you and we will wrap it up and catch up at the end, all right? I will see you on the other side. folks. Well, this is our finish, one of the little pieces from our holiday garland from the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar. Can't wait to get the rest of it finished and hang this up. Thanks for hanging out with me today and helping me pretend like I'm actually going to finish everything that I have planned. I will see you in our next chaos-filled adventure, probably involving the Advent Calendar, testing my patience yet again. See last videos, days 4 through 6, to know what I am talking about. Stay tuned this Saturday again for days 7 through 9 to see, again, if the calendar decides to fight back and test my self-control. Remember, finished projects are optional. Cozy, crazy chaos is not. I will see you soon. Thanks for stopping by.